Hello everyone, welcome to Innovators versus Owners. My name is Andy and I'm the owner of this channel. The purpose of this channel is to play through some games and see which playstyle, innovator or the owner, is better suited at completing a game fastest. As the owner, I tend to hone my skills with a playstyle I find fun and engaging, continuously improving mechanically where I can. As to why I have the owner playstyle, I will have to talk a little bit about myself. I would love to say I'm a fast learner, but that is probably not the truth. But when I start to understand what I'm doing, I tend to improve rapidly. As to what I have achieved that is noteworthy in any games, as a 15-year-old kid, I spent a ton of time on StarCraft 2, and I achieved the rank of Diamond, I believe. It's a long time ago, so I might be off. I found that impressive at my age, and I thought I was the best. Clearly I wasn't. I also started playing League at that time, alternating between Counter-Strike Source and StarCraft. Playing League on and off, just playing whenever I felt like it. And in 2013 it started becoming my main game, where I hit Diamond. The year after that I actually hit Challenger, which was impressive because I was 17 at that time, and I hit Challenger more than once. Did it the next years and the next years again. I have since then never failed to hit Grandmaster in any season. I'm sadly just not good enough for Challenger. When I started getting burned out from League, I started playing Teamfight Tactics that got released a few years back. I didn't study the game or anything, but I managed to hit Master Rank, playing one comp I liked, which is why I'm the owner. I basically learned the ins and outs of that one comp I liked just by playing it a lot. Throughout the years, while playing League of Legends and Teamfight Tactics, and all kind of other games, I started playing Hearthstone, which I was never good at. I think the highest rank I ever got was rank 2 in the old rank system, which is 3 ranks from Legend rank, but I tried really hard to get Legend and I could never get it. And then Wild became something, and I actually found a deck I liked a lot. It was a rogue deck where you could buff your weapon and give it lifesteal and durability. So I just played that deck a ton, learned everything I could about it, learned how to hit your combo pieces, and I hit Legend rank.
Hi, I'm Christian, and I'm the innovator. And I guess you can say the reason why I'm the innovator is because I like to experiment in games. I enjoy to start over and figuring things out over and over again in a creative way. I don't really care about being very skillful at it. When I confront something that I can't get through, I don't try over and over again with the same method. Instead, I try to figure it out, see if there's something I missed, and maybe try different build, different strategy, all of that. In games that Andy and I have played, where, for example, it shows is Teamfight Tactics. In that, Andy and I play for most seasons for the first week together. Because for the first week, there has been no meta settings. There hasn't been shown like the best comp, the best things to do, the best weapons, all of that. Instead, it is very up in the air. What is best? You have to try it out and figure it out. And for me, that's very enjoyable. So for the first week of that, I get to do what I like. But after that, I immediately leave. I don't care. I don't play ranked. I don't get to be the best at any game. I don't have that. I don't have the patience. But I do play games. Not so long ago, for example, I played Elden Ring. Very enjoyable, but when I play Elden Ring, I have to fight my urge to not start over every time I find a new weapon or a new ability, because I want to play it over again, but with new things. That's always how it goes for me when I play games, and it's also why I'm very attracted to, like, for example, RPGs, games with like talent points, skill checks, choices, all of that. That to me is like very appealing. which is also, I guess, maybe why I enjoy the idea of like this challenge in this channel, because it's a good way to play maybe some like higher quality single player games that's not really based on very monotone gameplay. To me, games are supposed to be social. It's supposed to be a media that you can play with your friends. It's very cheap and doesn't require a lot. It's something that you can just do and then get together for an hour or two without having to go out, without having to go drink a beer and all of that. You can do that in the weekends, but in a weekday you want to be more free, and it has to be more like up to you. So I think games are very good for that setting, but the problem is that the social games like League of Legends, like Call of Duty, like Fortnite, they're not really like, they don't really have that creative edge. They don't have this fulfillment of trying something and then finishing it. Instead, it's the same thing over and over again. It's endless entertainment. Yeah, it's too much for me. So instead, there's this, and good an attempt to play something a bit more higher quality, some single player games that we both own, but never really got to touch, in against each other, to make it both social and also like challenging. So the point of it is to see who fares the best in this obvious challenge. We play completely blindly. We don't know anything about these games. We play it on the highest difficulty, and we see who is the best at it. Is it a guy who really likes to push himself, do the same thing over and over again, a honer, or is it a guy who wants to figure it out, experiment a little? If he gets stuck, he goes back to the drawing board and sees like, oh, what else can I do? I think it's fun.